So you might have heard a lot of gurus tell you do intermittent fasting, do low carb, do ketogenic diet, all these types of diets, and you might actually be confused. So let's get into most of the popular ones. So the benefit of intermittent fasting is, and let's just call it, or talk about the regular approach, the 16-hour fast and an 8-hour eating window, is that it allows you to eat larger meals when you do eat, probably 1 to 2 meals a day, whereas it could also lead to binging. Number 2 is meal plans, and meal plans will be easy to follow. However, the food choices may be limited, as some people say chicken, rice and broccoli. And the third one, probably the most popular one that I recommend for loads and loads of people, is track your calories and protein. The reason you want to do this is because it's not going to take as much psychological stress as tracking every single macro. It's going to be very easy, but again, the downside to this is you have to measure your food as well. So the last method of dieting is tracking all your macros. Now, the benefit of this is that it teaches you what macros are in which food, so you learn a lot about macros. However, the con of this is that you need to track every single macro, and it can be very stressful on your mind. And again, as promised in episode 1, if you haven't watch that one first. But what I was saying is that your NEAT levels, again, remember the non-conscious movement, fidgeting, the amount of calories burned per day can be up to 1,000 to 2,000 calories, even if the individual is the same body weight. So for example, let's say you're 200 pounds, I'm 200 pounds, you might burn 4,000 calories per day, while I only burn 2,000 calories per day. Now, what do you do if this is happening to you, if you have low NEAT levels, which you can't really control? I recommend walking, and a good way to do this is just get a pedometer, a Fitbit, anything that counts your steps. Try to do about 10,000 steps per day and always track your progress. That's a good way to offset your NEAT level. So that's the second episode of the Fat Loss Guide on which diet you should be doing. Experiment, see which diet works best for you, and that's that. Click on the screen now to watch the next video on the Fat Loss Guide, which is cardio for fat loss.